Hi guys, Tiffany from Life of Lee's here, and I'm going to quickly show you our homeschool room or space as you would have it. Keep in mind that my husband and I built this, well my husband mostly built it, and he had a limited time frame to do it because he does work away from home. And so we did do a little shortcut by not letting our wood sit because it was pressure treated lumber, because it was actually so much of a better deal to get that. And so because we didn't let it sit and acclimate, after we had finished and stained it and like filled the openings and sanded all those kind of things, not in that order, there was shrinkage, and then our filling between the boards for the table like fell out, and so the table looks awful right now. We are going to repair it, but not until this winter when my husband is home again for a more extended period of time. So anyways, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to give you a little tour of our homeschool space. Okay, so this here that you're looking at is our homeschool space. It is the space off of our kitchen. So this would be technically like a dining area or breakfast area, but I wanted to use it as our homeschool space. I wanted our homeschool space to be like central to the house, as you can see, because I just knew that this was what would work for us, because before we did it, we were doing homeschool at our dining room table, which was here, and I didn't love having our dining room table here. And like I said, I just saw this space, and so when my husband was home, when this last winter, I said, here's some drawings, this is what I want, and we bought the lumber, and before he had to go back to work, he quickly put this together for me. Now this table is seats 4, and you'll see that each cubby space is like turned, so this would be one person's desk here with their cubby space, and then the next person's here with their cubby space, and you know, we have that all the way around. And like I said, the top of the table looks horrible because of the whole wood issue, but we will fix that. And then over here, I just had my husband build out this section a little bit so we could put our desktop computer here. And next to it is our printer, and he has it on rollers, so it does slide out. So if I'm like copying a bunch of stuff or something, I can pull it out and flip the top up if I need to do that for like copies out of pages or something like that, or if I need to stick something in the feeder. This whole shelving unit here is not screwed into the wall. It was fitted very exactly between the frame here and all the way into the corner, and basically he just cut the pieces exact and hammered the holy heck out of them to get them to slide in place. They're all like notched in between the shelves and stuff, so it's fitted together really snugly. This is like extremely sturdy and could hold a lot of weight, which is what I ideally wanted. Now I did just go through our books, and so these shelves were a lot fuller, but I got rid of a whole bunch of curriculum that I decided I wasn't going to use anymore. So you'll see that I kind of have things set up in a way, I guess. Here in this bucket, it dings down here, kind of things we don't have to access all the time. And this bucket is like our prize box for little ones. I have some bigger items that I use regularly down here just because I got sick of pulling them out all the time. Printer paper next to the printer, and some other mismatched things there. More paper here. Our sign language and Spanish stuff back there. Microscope. Little kids games, little kids books here on the shelf, and getting up into some older kid type reading material. I have some history stuff up on the top and a bunch of medical kind of textbooks and stuff back over there. And also along the top I have some very large bins that are just full of paint and peg doll stuff and science stuff, binders, etc. I have most of my language art stuff here. This is stuff we are not using this school year. And then here I have just kind of like some other stuff. I have some math books, world geography, just like a little bit of mismatched stuff there that we're not using this year, as well as some more mismatched stuff like craft books and stuff. I have some science books over here that we are not currently using, and then these books here are books that my older girls are reading, so I have them on a lower shelf, easier to access. This is just like a basket with our headphones and stuff that we use for the computers. Back in the corner, I have some containers of things we don't pull out all the time, like stamps and stickers and stuff. Dictionaries and that sort of thing are here, like, you know, big book of animals, that kind of encyclopedias and stuff, easy access. These buckets here next to the computer, I have a mixed match of manipulative type stuff, teacher, mommy things. Kids don't really get into that. And then this one here is like all of our discs, so all of our math programs, all educational DVDs and stuff like that. So it made sense to be next to the computer for me, since you can play them in the computer if need be. Above the computer here I have this full of more science stuff. This is like little samples and breakable stuff here. So that's why it's not in the tote up there. This here is my 4-year-old stuff that she's currently working on, so like her math and reading program. And then some stuff that I just picked up, some felt items that I just showed in a video. And then up here, again, a little bit higher, not all the way to the top, but this stuff is all stuff that we are using this year, but that is not kept in the kids' desks because it's stuff that I use or I get down for them that for whatever reason they don't need in their desk. And the books that I will be reading to my 8-year-old this year and her solar system kit. So that stuff, I have a little section of stuff here that we are using, so it's easily accessible. And again, the girls, older girls' books that they will need to be reading are there as well, because there just isn't quite enough room for all their stuff in their desk. So yeah, that is all of the books we have right now that they are and are not using. And again, like I said, they have their stuff in their desk. So this is my junior daughter's desk here. She's got a bunch of stuff in the bottom, as well as in her bucket that she is using. And all of the time, I keep losing the handles on these. Well, I don't lose them, they pop off and end up inside. Over here, I just have up on the door into the laundry room. This is my alphabet poster for my 4-year-old. And over here, I just grabbed some stuff from Hobby Lobby because I needed somewhere else to like store papers. So I just have, you know, like regular writing paper and construction paper and all the different kind of papers in the drawers here. They fit really well. So we just know where all the kinds of papers are that we need, and all the crowns, markers, all those kinds of things are in this container. It's got handles on both sides, so they can just pick it up and take it to wherever they want to go. And then here I just have some stuff that we need to access quite regularly, like glues and dry erase markers for the dry erase board that is on the door here. It goes into my bedroom. And I only like black markers, as you can tell. Colored markers always seem to stain. And then like our pencil sharpener, best pencil sharpener in the world, by the way. I got it at Sam's Club. Watercolors and some paint brushes, just things that I know the kids are going to want to use all the time, school time and not school time, so it's easily accessible. And underneath, actually, we have canvases for painting. So from Hobby Lobby, I just grabbed this and keep pencils and pens and scissors, and then this as well, markers and highlighters. These are just things that we use constantly, so easily accessible. And then the laptop, of course, which we can move it wherever we need to go. So like I said, this is our main homeschool space where we like store everything, and a lot of work does get done here, but also kids wander off into the living room and the dining room and their bedrooms, and sometimes into my bedroom to watch a DVD per their curriculum or whatever, because I also have a TV and stuff in there. So school happens wherever it needs to happen or where a child feels most comfortable, but it's nice to have somewhere to put everything and access everything. But actually I do have more stuff than this extra stuff that we don't need right now, like more glues and scissors and erasers and things, and those are in a big container in my husband's closet. So that is our homeschool space. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little tour of our homeschool space. I haven't really gotten the hang of the whole video thing, so hopefully it's good enough that you get the idea, and maybe you get some ideas from it of how to set something up or how not to set something up or what have you. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more homeschool related stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.